What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about something a little bit different, but I need to do it. I'm going to go on a short rant. It may make some people upset, but this is what it is. If you watch my channel for any period of time, and if you have, I certainly appreciate you. You know that I'm a big supporter of continuing to have our biker culture continue to live on. And it's something that it honestly worries me. And like I said, I've talked about it before in videos. I did a specific video on it. And something's been bugging me lately, and I'm sure you guys, if you are on socials at all, have seen it. And it's the way that people talk and treat other people online when they're asking a question. Now, I'm on a lot of different social forums, especially on Facebook, a lot of different groups, and those groups are specifically designed for Road Glide owners, Harley owners, whatever the case may be, to gather on social media and talk about different things, ask questions. And I have received a lot of good information off of those forums before, long before social media was a thing. You could go to an online forum. I used to be on several of those, and you always get, or you try to get, good information, you know, especially if you have something going on with your motorcycle, or if you have a question or need a recommendation. It's always a good place to go. However, lately I've just been seeing a lot of people just bashing the hell out of people who ask a question, and that becomes very worrisome, because how are we going to continue to help educate people and continue to have this true legacy of what we have going on now if we don't help other people and share this with other people? I don't know at what point things have switched in the world. I'm sure we could go back and pinpoint something, but people have just become very negative sometimes. People are just down outright assholes about things, and like I said, it becomes bothersome because you have people like myself who are out there trying to continue to grow this and educate and inspire people. And it really came to a head the other night. I was perusing through Facebook and saw a guy who made a post and said, I came here for good information and all I get is crap from people, so I'm leaving. Very simple post. So, and I don't know what that guy asked or what information he was looking for or what happened, but the fact of the matter is our own people in the biker culture on this social media forum who should be helping other people basically ran this guy off. Now, I get people ask what would be considered a silly question or stupid question, but the fact of the matter is they're reaching out to us as other people in the community for information, and we should be helping to share that information. Now, I'm cool with a little ball busting. If you're having fun with people and it's harmless, I'm certainly okay with that, because that is absolutely 1,000,000% part of the fun of the biker culture, is having fun with people, and a little ball busted is part of it. I can take it, I can dish it out, I don't have a problem with that. But like I said, you got some people that are just outright mean to people, and it just becomes worrisome. So here's the question to all those negative Nancy poster people out there, and I already know the answer to it, but I want to put it out there because I want you to hear how silly this will be. So here's the question: Where did all you negative people that have all the answers in the world, in the motorcycle world, where did you all get your information? Because you certainly weren't born with it, so you had to learn it from somewhere. And if somebody says they're born with it, I'm just going to laugh. I spent a lot of years being a paramedic. I know a lot of medical knowledge. You're not just born with motorcycle knowledge. It just doesn't work that way. You learn everything as a kid, all the way up through your upbringing. All of those things that we learn, all those things that we're exposed to, make us who we are. My papa always used to work on stuff, tractors and all sorts of things. That's where I learned how to use tools. That's who I got my first tools from. I learned a work ethic and sweat equity by hanging around and watching and learning. So same thing with the motorcycle stuff, man. I wasn't born with motorcycle knowledge. I started riding. I had to learn how to ride. And once I learned how to ride, and just natural progression of things, you want to do things to your motorcycle, accessorize things, customize things, you want to make changes. I've learned how to do my own service on my motorcycles. I certainly wasn't innately born with that. I had to learn that information from other people who were willing to spend the time and effort to help educate me. Now, whether that be in internet resources or people in person, doesn't matter. I sought out that knowledge from somebody who had it, and they spent the time to help educate me. I mean, even now, there are a lot of times where I have questions about stuff, and I will walk to the back of the shop and I will ask a technician, and they're more than willing to share their knowledge with me, which is the way it should be. So, why do people have to be the way that they're being when people just simply want to learn? Now, if you don't want to share things with people, don't share things with people. I'm completely okay with that. If you want to keep your knowledge to yourself, that is 100% your prerogative. But when people are out there seeking answers and information in an online forum that is specifically designed to help other people, we should probably be doing that. Here's a perfect example in getting gas. How do you know to put premium gasoline in your motorcycle? Somebody has had to share that information with you. So there's so many things out there that you can teach somebody, and I think it's fun to share information and knowledge. And the big thing is, like I said, I worry about what happens to our culture years from now. Think about things that have just disappeared that we no longer have because things have changed, and I don't want that to happen in our biker world. I mean, you can look at simple things just because things have changed and progressed. You know, how many payphones do you see out there nowadays? How many shoe cobblers do you see out there? I still actually know of one shoe repair shop. It's about 45 minutes away, but it is still out there. But, you know, a seamstress shop. There are just not a lot of them out there simply because things have changed. I mean, back in the day when you had shoes and you wore the sole of your shoes out, or you needed something repaired, you took it to the shoe repair place and you had the cobbler fix your shoe, and you paid the money and you moved on because it was cheaper than buying a new pair of shoes. I mean, 10 years from now, are we going to be like, hey, I need an oil change and my clutch adjusted and I just can't you know, do that. There's nobody to do that. I don't know how to do that, and I just got to buy a new motorcycle. Now, working in the motorcycle sales space, I'm okay with that. If you want to continue to buy motorcycles, if something happens, definitely come see me. I'll help you out. But it's not realistic. But unfortunately, it's part of something that has progressed through time. So, here's my getting off the soapbox part of this video. Spend more time helping one another. You don't have to necessarily love people. I love biker people, but you don't necessarily have to love that person. If y'all want to have fun and bust balls or have a debate on what oil is the best, because Lord knows there are like 9 million like things out there with what is the best oil or tires or audio, so there's always fun there. But genuinely, when somebody has a question and they need some help with it, if you know some information, please share that with them. Help continue this thing going on, because like I said, years from now, what will end up happening if we don't? So I'm getting off the soapbox. I'm gonna go to work. You guys ride safe, enjoy your life. You only get one turn, make the most of it, and be nice to people while you're out there. Don't forget, thank those that allow us to be out enjoying our motorcycle lifestyle. Until next time, guys, we'll catch you later.